Hi everybody, it's Nurse Sandy. We are in week 4 of Stop Stress This Minute and we're going to discuss chapter 3 today. So I hope you opened your circle of friends with your touch tones, found your bright spots, shared how you stopped stress this week, and then we're ready to get into discussing our chapter 3. So what is it called? A very big word. It's called cognitive restructuring. The title actually says, what's your number one source of stress? And I'll be honest with you, I was ready to name off people, places, situations as my number one source of stress, like my top 10 list, if you will. But boy, as we get through the chapter, isn't it obvious that the number one source of stress is us? We have to point the finger back at us. It's really us. So this is what it does. It takes us through cognitive restructuring, which is a fancy way of saying change your thinking. And so it takes you through that ABC. Remember, it's kind of like there's an event, and it's probably neutral, but then we plant our thoughts and beliefs in there, which is the B, beliefs, equals the reaction, which sometimes can be very, very stressful. So we have to start thinking about how we can change our thinking so that the event doesn't become something that's really, really stressful. I loved the part when they talked about always and never, and then they had a whole list of shoulding. I shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of things. How many times do you catch yourself saying, I always and you never? We do that a lot. Pay attention to that. Sometimes it's really just listening to yourself and being really aware of what our behaviors are. They also talk about hardwiring. Some of us just have hot buttons and we're hardwired. We don't even know that we have a belief or a thought process hooked to it. We immediately go there and we get hot, don't we? It's called hot wired responses. We need to kind of take a look at that and analyze that. So they talk about your hot buttons on page 49. When you guys are looking through your book today, make sure you look at that. You can identify those right there and start peeling those layers apart and unpacking what you can learn from this chapter. Okay, everybody, get ready, set, go. It's all about restructuring your thinking. Have a good week.